Hey guys, welcome back to Fruitopia in mid-autumn. That is mid to late April 2024. This is part 2 of our return from our trip to far north Queensland for Kim's birthday. Yeah, she has a birthday in the warm tropics. Well, we try to every year. So this year we're gonna start with the jackfruit tree. The jackfruit tree that I've had in the ground now for about a year and, well, almost a year and a half. Not quite. And as I was saying in the part 1 of the backyard video, it all boils down to rain and warmth, guys, which, you know, is a no-brainer. Now, we had the warmth in summer, but we didn't have the rain at the end of summer. We got unseasonal rain at the beginning of summer, which was great. December, January. But we got no rain at all for late summer. February and March in Melbourne was a drought. And that's why this guy here didn't grow to his full potential. If we had the rain that they got in southeast Queensland or even in far north Queensland in February and March, this seedling jackfruit would have been up to the top of that garage wall, guaranteed, because we had the heat and the hundreds and hundreds of gallons of water that I gave this tree in February and March from the city water here. Doesn't cut it, guys. It didn't cut it. Chlorinated tap water only keeps trees alive. They do not thrive. They need rainwater to thrive. Rainwater. Right? And that's why now that we had 2 weeks of rain whilst we were gone, the tree has just gone boom. And the reason why it didn't go even more boom is because the temperatures during those 2 weeks in April were mild. They weren't 30 or 28 Celsius like they are in Queensland in April. The temperature was 15 to 22. 15 to 22 is not enough for jackfruit or mango to thrive. I'm not talking about staying alive. Staying alive is one thing and thriving is another thing. These need heat and rain water. So even without the heat, the rainwater was enough to make this jackfruit bounce. It sure did bounce. Wow, 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 wow. And it's standing at 7 foot. It's much taller than even me now. All right, next. The wax jambu that I put in the ground last summer, only what was it, January, at the height of summer, there was a big banana clump here before. And it was taking up this whole area, right? And regretfully, I had to remove it in order to put this wax jambu in here. This wax jambu is gonna grow into a hedge, like the pineapple guava, right? A hedge. It doesn't take the shape of a tree. You can make the wax jambu shape into a tree, but we'll see how it comes out because it's got multiple stems everywhere. There's like 12 or more branches. I don't know which one is the leader. Looks like this might be the leader. I'm not sure. So I'm going to give it a year. First of all, to see if it makes it through winter. Right? This is very cold sensitive, more than the jackfruit. More than the mango. The wax jambu is a major sook. Major sook. So first I have to see if it makes it. And secondly, I will then determine who's the leader and who's not. Whether I should leave it as a shrub or as a tree. Next, the Glen mango, which is grafted. It pushed out a lot of new growth just before we left at the beginning of April, the end of March. And well, not much has changed in the last 2 weeks, but yeah, it's getting taller and taller, which we're happy to see. Very happy with the Glen, but we need some more fruit. We're only getting like 2 or 3 fruit a year, 200 or 300 fruitlets, but only 2 or 3 fruit hanging for a harvest. So that's the corner here of jackfruit, wax jambu, and grafted Glen mango. And as you can see now, it's indestructible. The cold in Melbourne cannot touch it. Once a mango tree hits 5 to 6 years of age, the only way it can get knocked out now is when the temperatures drop below -2, and we don't get that. Melbourne never ever gets below -2 Celsius like they do in Canberra. In Canberra, or oh gee, where else? In I guess parts of Tasmania, you would be in big trouble, even with a mango this big. Once the temperatures drop below -2, it would be a lot of dieback, like serious dieback, if the temperature got to -5. Okay, so next is the the feijoa, the Suriname cherry, which got really bushy, I noticed. Very bushy. We've got a rack of bananas up there. Don't know if I'm going to pull this out, but for now it's staying. Then we have key lime, or West Indies lime. And that's shot up to almost 5 meters in height, right? Another feijoa. And these are almost ready. This variety here, this one and that one there, these are ready in May. So in about a week, these will be dropping to the ground and covering the whole ground here with feijoas. It's fully loaded. There's around 200 of them, right? About a week away, the month of May, and it's gonna go berserk. There's some nice fatties too. All right, that's the Manila mango graft that died, right? So I left the rootstock. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out. So that's a seedling mango now. This is the Barbados cherry, or acerola. It's getting a lot of new growth. This is another sook, like the wax jambu. Very cold sensitive. Very cold sensitive, guys. It does not like temperatures below 5 Celsius. Right? Once the temperature hits 4 Celsius, we're in trouble. So we have to cover this. Yeah. Then we got the mandarins, and I can take temperatures down to -5, which we don't get. So there's no discussion at all on citrus in Melbourne. Next we have another pineapple guava, feijoa, and this one started dropping fruit at the end of March. If you go back and have a look, you'll see that we already picked a couple of these before we left for our trip, and now that we're back, look what we discovered. Look what we discovered, guys. Pineapple guavas hollowed out by the parrots, and others that just fell to the ground, right? These are all ripe. These ones, of course, the birds, the parrots, had other plans for. So yeah, this is typical when we go away for Kim's birthday. This variety here is an early variety, unfortunately. Not good timing for our birthday trip. Then we have the grafted Valencia Pride mango, which I planted in the ground last spring. So that's been here now in the ground since November of 2023. And look what it's decided to do. No, we don't want flowers. We're only 5 weeks away from winter. 5 weeks away from winter and you're starting to flower? I don't think so. So they're coming off soon. Next is the Kensington Pride mango. This is a seedling with a lot of flush. Okay, it's nice. This one survived last winter in this position here without any protection, no problem. But well, I'm still not decided whether to protect it or not. I don't know what this coming winter will be like. It was a real surprise last winter. We had a mild winter. Mild means 6 to 18, which is very nice for winter, right? And that's why it was happy. There's another wax jambu, a little smaller than the first one, and that's also doing well. But these will suffer from cold come June. In June they start to look nasty. There's one of 3 yellow papayas that I have in the ground as an experiment, and this didn't do much at all. It's a real shame that it got prime position. This is full sun all day here, and it didn't grow at all in 3 months, 4 months. Can you believe it? What the heck, dude? Again, no. Well, we know why. No rain. These need rain to grow, not just heat. Lemon cherry, guava, or yellow cherry guava. That's loaded. These are ready, right? Oh wow. Oh my god. Wow. Loaded. These are cold tolerant, down to -10. I think -10 Celsius. So very hardy guava. My neighbor's pomegranate, there's only like there's a big fatty up there. Wow, that's on his side though, so I'm not going to touch that. That's huge up there, and a couple on my side, but these aren't ready, and they're too small. So, and then we have another mango here. This is the Florigon. Florigon's trying to do something in there and in there. That's grafted too. That'll need protection for sure in winter at that size. And a banana, right? And then we have the driveway potted dwarf Cavendish, which are going to get smashed in winter, but now in autumn they're still green. Some of my other pomegranates have gone to sleep. I'm stepping on feijoas. Looks like the zucchini has gone bye-byes, so we're gonna use this veggie bed now for winter vegetables. Another pomegranate that's going to sleep. The eggplants have done well. They seem to hang in there right up till winter time. So that's nice to see. We might have some beans left. Not sure. Well, these are coming out anyway. The season's over. Some lettuce that's gone to seed. I have to pull all that lettuce out. Some other late zucchinis I planted in March. Too late. These have to come out. Silver beet, bell peppers, or capsicum as we call them here. Some more lettuce that's going to seed. Kangkong is turning yellow because it likes hot weather, not cold Melbourne weather. So the Kangkong's finished. Silver beet though hangs in all year. That's the champion. That's called Swiss chard in America, and that's a winner. Another couple of dwarf Cavendish. These are the herbs: basil and Thai basil, Italian basil. I think that's all. Oh yeah, and Vietnamese mint or Vietnamese coriander. And then you got these okra, which are saying goodbye, Charlie. They're trying to flower, but I don't think so. Okra also wants heat, like the zucchini and the eggplant. So these are finished. This is the last one. I'm going to pull that off and then pull them out. They can't survive winter at all. And then we have some lemongrass, some more silver beet or Swiss chard, right? A dwarf fig. I got about 4 of these in pots. That's the season's finished for those. And over here, I see a passion fruit. We're gonna pick the fruit up later, not now. And the passion fruit vine is starting to send out its tentacles, right? So I have to fix all that up later. Oh, there's some flowers coming from the lilikoi, the new passion fruit I planted about a year ago, the sweet lilikoi. But these need to be pollinated, and this one didn't get it, nor did that one. So I'm not going to hand pollinate them. They either cross pollinate themselves or no show. This is the guava. Gee, I'm trying to think of the name now. It's got a few fruit. It's actually got 10 guavas hanging on. Gee, I don't remember the name of this one. This is the one that's seedless. It'll come to me later. The seedless variety. Another lemon cherry guava. This is a 10-year-old one. And that's grown really big. And we've got one that's ready here. Yeah, that's nice. And as you can see, there's like 20 that fell on the ground, over 20. Nice. Yeah, this one is very, very cold hardy. The Grumi Chama decided not to fruit this autumn. Usually it gives a second crop in autumn. This year it said nope, not doing it. That's fine. This is another guava. This is the Aman, and it's going to give us just one fruit, which we want to taste. The second papaya out of the yellow ones, that seems to have done a lot better than the first one in the driveway. And this doesn't get any sun. It gets no sun, and it's doing better than the one that's in full sun. Great. The Japanese mandarins, these are as big as oranges. These are huge, right? I would say that's ready to eat. And we've got a lot of bananas up against my neighbor's fence, right? Actually one rack there and another rack there that just, well, currently opening now. So we've got 2 there, and I think there was a third one. There it is. Yeah, a third one there that's opening. So we've got 3 racks, 3 bunches here at in this clump, right? So guys, we're entering winter in about a month, and we have all these bunches of bananas. Not a problem. Plant your bananas in Melbourne. Don't worry about the cold. Once your clump is established, clump is this, the root system. Once that's established, then they take off. Got a couple of mandarins there on the ground, so it's nice to have these. These are May and June harvest, late fall, early winter. And then more bananas here, another clump. Oh, they're ready. They split. See? See what I mean? That happened whilst we were gone. They were green like that before we left, and now they're green, yellow when we got back. In a twinkling of an eye, they switched from green to yellow. And then we have the red avocado, which I planted here only 3 weeks ago, right? And behind it is a jackfruit from Ross Creek. That's the black gold. That's gonna need protection. Finally, it's gone. See that dark green lushness? That's from the rain. Tap water can't produce that level of green unless you feed it fertilizer. And I don't want to use fertilizer, guys. I'm doing everything organically. Okay, so we've got a couple of reed fruit here hanging in. That's the third yellow papaya that was here where the reed avocado is, and I put it into a pot. The avocado took precedence over the papaya. That's the Sophia cherry moya tree, which is come back nicely after it was suffering a lot in its first 2 years. Up there we have another banana flower, and in there we also have another banana flower on top of the what's this called again? I forgot. Anyway, it's there. There's the bunch of bananas from that clump there. From this clump. This is the it's getting ready to flower. I forgot the name of it. It's raining. I'm getting wet. So that's another clump there, as I said. Banana there, and banana in there. Yeah. So we got. Did you notice how many bunches of bananas we have? And we have 3 bunches of banana in the house. Yellow, fully ripe, and green. Oh, guys. So this is the now 4-meter tall shepherd avocado, which everyone loves to hate. We love it. We absolutely love the shepherd. Can't believe people complain about the shepherd. This is the cherry moya. Look how it's pushed out and spread out. The white variety, Dr. White. Wow, nice. It's filling this gap beautifully between the shepherd avocado and the bacon. And that's just over 3 meters, the bacon. And back there, ooh, surprise. Whilst we were gone, look what we got, guys. Another bunch of bananas coming. That's the dwarf ducasse. And there's the clump there. A small clump. And yet, it produced in only 1 year. 1 year after planting in the ground. That was quick. And in here are the dragon fruit, which I showed you about a month ago. Right? 3 or 4 different varieties. All right. This is the Tonga banana, which got destroyed during that big hurricane we got when we lost the ice cream bean tree. We lost the the mother and its flower that was coming. So I left it in here just in case it decides to grow back again. But it's got a lot of pups, which will take over whether the mother makes it or not. There's a fig tree in there, one of the French figs or Italian figs that we feasted on. Looks like that's finished. Sugar cane. Another Dr. White cherry moya. Peruvian apple. Another French fig, which is now is its main season in April. So it looks like there's a few ready in there. So we're gonna get in there and grab those. This is the purple guava, which is similar to the red guava. Extremely cold hardy, down to -10. It's got like a couple of hundred fruit. I planted this more of as a hedge. I'm getting wet. Ben-Hur pomegranate, didn't do much. Elsh pomegranate didn't do much. They took the year off. The new Kensington Pride mango that I planted at the end of summer. Right, that's doing great. The carob, which is full of flowers, as I showed you in a previous video. Flower buds everywhere. So we're gonna get a lot of carob. Wow. A lot of carob, guys. Thousands, not hundreds. Looks like we're getting thousands of carob pods. Yep. Okay. We'll check that out closer in another video. Then we have the Hachilla persimmon, my favorite variety, the Hachilla. It's the soft, gooey one that melts in your hand, astringent. Lemonade tree. This one struggled for many years. Hopefully it comes back really well. This is the Mexican cream guava in year 4, and looks like it's gonna give us a big crop at least. And by the way, I thinned this. I took off about 30 fruit and left 30 on there. Maybe I should take some more off so we get some nice big ones instead of little ones. The red papaya. This one is called the red hybrid. R what? I can't see it. R84. It didn't do anything for us over summer, and it decided to start growing at the beginning of autumn. I'm getting wet. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is go and get my raincoat because I'm in my t-shirt. Hi. It's what's the temperature? $18 and wet. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's wet and not really cold, but the wet makes it feel colder than what it is. That's the other mango seedling, Kensington Pride. And this is the blood orange, which I've had now for 3 years. That's always doing great. Now this one is a problem. That's the abiu. Look how flat it is from the 150 millimeters of rain and the cold. Instead of being perky like that, it's laying flat. A lot of flatness going on, like someone stood on it, right? And mind you, the temperatures have been between 15 and 22. Look. Flatsy. Not perky like the blood orange or the other trees. Maya dwarf lemon. Shuruga persimmon. That's done great. It didn't fruit this year. It took the year off together with a Hachilla. So bigger things to come next year. The Wilson White sapote, looks like it dropped the fruit there. One fruit loss. And that's a monstrous sized baseball like fruit. I'm not kidding. It looks, you can't tell how big it is until I pick it up. Ugh. There you go. How's that? Yeah, so that dropped and squished and cut itself on the ridge of the edging. Okay. And that's loaded. I bet there's a lot of them that are ready in here. But we're going to do all our fruit harvesting after the video. I wanted to get the video in raw, like straight from the airport, without picking anything up before filming. Like we got in last night, and you're seeing what I saw, or you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? Without cleaning up or picking up any fruit. You're seeing everything raw. Stepping out of the taxi into Fruitopia. That's what you're seeing. This is the Mamey sapote. It never got to green up all summer and autumn. It remained yellowish. So not a happy camper. It was doing better last summer in the pot that I had it in, rather than in the ground that it's in. I don't know why. It had full sun protection from these two large plums, so it got no sun damage at all, but we had no rain. It got no rain. Evidently this needs rain, just like a lot of them. That's another one of the sapodillas. I grafted one with what looks like little flower buds that won't open. Of course, not yet. No way. This is very, very slow. Very, very slow. A little lychee there. Another white sapote. This is the Vista. Canistel, which surprisingly shot out new growth whilst we've been away, with only 15 to 20 Celsius. Wow. And all summer, all summer when we had 24 to 34 Celsius, it didn't do anything. That's because of the rain. That's the rain, not the heat. The rain did that. The rain that we never had in summer. The Indian guava, not much crop this year. Very, very little. Only maybe a dozen fruit, whereas last year we had 100. There's a view of that banana bunch there again. Okay, I've got a seedling volunteer white sapote in a pot. These were protecting the abiu during summer. Another fig. This is the wow, out of control. Vernon white sapote. That's the Hicks Fancy mulberry. The new custard apple. The gee, what's it called again? I forgot this one. The Pink's Mammoth that I planted a month ago. You can see all the white sapotes here very well on the Wilson. Look at that. Holy crap, holy. Whew. Scary, huh? So many. Who's gonna eat them all? The Wampy. These are ready. You saw that recently in a video. There's our remaining pomegranate there. On the, I think that's the Rosavaya. Black sapote has done really well. Has really appreciated all the rain, of course. Of course. They're still tiny. These don't come till the end of spring, early summer. Yeah, we're in a completely different season, guys, than the northern states. These just started growing at the end of summer. So February is when I start. and they're ready in December. So they grow over autumn, winter and spring. They don't get a chance to grow in summer like in the northern states. There's another little longan there, the Huey or Huay apricot. It's going dormant. Caracara orange, a young golden emperor custard apple, Hillary white custard apple, Bowen mango seedling. It's flushed out quite a bit whilst we were gone. That means these are going to get cooked if I don't cover them in May. May is when we get the first frost in Melbourne, and the slightest frost will turn these beautiful burgundy leaves into that. They're going to look like that. Actually worse than that. They get this brown, see that one there? Like that. Some really bad cold damage. All it takes is one night of 3 Celsius and they're all cooked. The tree will be fine, but all these new leaves won't be fine at all. This is another free gift from Dailies, the Black Sapote. Both of them have done so well. The one here in the front and the one in the back. Paxton Prolific, custard apple. It's done really well, right? And there's quite a few of them this year. At least 12, maybe 20. Yeah. So quite a few. Quite a few, guys. Yeah. Pomelo Namroy. This is the Hawaiian Supreme White Sapote, which dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fruit whilst we were gone. It's a bummer. It's my favorite variety. All gone. This is the Lemon Gold White Sapote, and it's good to see that we only lost 1, 2 over there. I think I stepped on that one. So smush. 2 of them dropped, but there's 200 left on the tree. Over 200. Look in there. It's like, wow. Wow. Yeah, we lost 2 to drop. I haven't gone around and touched them to see how many of these are ready. Oh, there's one that's definitely, there's another one that's not only ready, it's ready for the compost. Yeah, so I think we're done. How did we do? 38 minutes. Wow, I did that really quick. Well done, George. Well done. The part 1 video was over an hour because there was so much more to film. And I moved a lot quicker with this one rather than stop and talk. I just kept moving and moving and moving. Whew. Yep, I think I got everything. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't get the soursop. And I didn't get the... actually, only the soursop. Yeah, you saw the rest. And there's the soursop seedling, which is doing really, really well. Yeah, and all this new growth that it got in March. Right? These young, tender, light green leaves. Now, they're getting the first signs of cold damage. Cold damage meaning temperatures below 10 Celsius. When I said the temperature here is 15 to 22 in April, I'm talking about maximum. The minimum temperatures are between 6 and 10. So those nights we had 6, 7, 8. is when you get, well, not real damage, but you know, a yellowing of the young new leaves. And by the way, next Monday, we're gonna have 5 Celsius at night for a couple of hours. So that means I need to get my butt moving and covering that abu. The abu is the most sensitive tree I have in all of Fruitopia, that one there. All right, guys, that's it. We're done. Hope you enjoyed the video. I sure enjoyed the change that I returned to. And thanks for watching. Please like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And we'll see you from the next one, guys. Wow, what a mammoth task I have of taking care of all this over spring and summer 2024/25. Wow, a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. I got myself a fruit forest in Melbourne that is gone beyond my expectation. And well, not capability yet. I'm still hanging in there. Anyway, enough talk for now. See you soon again. Bye, guys.